Hello and welcome to the release kickoff for GitLab 13.0. I'm John Shackelford, the new product manager for analytics. And today I'll be covering 3 initiatives and baby steps we're taking in release 13 to bring greater functionality in that area to you. Let's start with the first issue. In this issue, what we're going to tackle is the idea of providing an additional drill-in experience to our issues analytics capability. The capability looks something like this today, where we've got a bar chart which displays the number of issues for a given period. And we can filter that in different ways by milestones, using label filters and so on. And what we're talking about doing here is actually creating a drill-in experience so that I can click on one of these bars in the bar chart and then see the specific issues and metadata about them listed in the table below. Now, this is a baby step towards a larger initiative where we want to bring this capability not just to this chart, but to any of the charts that we make available in analytics. And so our attention is not to just deliver this capability, but also the underlying framework that we can then apply to each of our charts in turn. And so after release 13, you can expect to see this showing up in a lot more places as well. The next issue I want to talk about is the SLA story that we were mentioning earlier. Again, customers often use workflow labels or team-oriented labels to indicate who's got the ball, what state it's in, and so on. And an important question when you're looking at SLOs is, how long has that label been on that MR or on that issue? How long has it remained in a given state? And it's not too hard today with our APIs to get that information one issue at a time. But if you want to look across a whole project or a group, that gets a lot more tricky, requires a lot of custom scripting. We're going to enhance the API in order to allow you to pull that for quite a few items at once. First, using standard JSON-based APIs, and then we'll follow on with CSV exports so that that data is even more consumable. And one of the problems that we often hear from customers is that the ToDo Queue can become overwhelming, and it becomes hard to catch up with all of the different things that you need to respond to. So what we want to do is start by helping you to prioritize that, to set queue limits so that you can achieve a good throughput. And as each team member is more productive and working on the items which affect not only themselves, but the value stream as a whole, then we should see throughput and lead times improve across the entire team. We're going to start with a baby step on that. This epic covers our plan for this work, and you can come here. We would love your comments and feedback as to what you love and hate about to-dos and what sort of metrics you'd like to see here. We've got a lot of ambition for where we would like to take this. We're going to start with some baby steps that just involve correcting some things in the back end and the APIs that will allow us to track some really important pieces of data. So for example, the way that we're recording timestamps today for to-do items makes it impossible for us to tell how much time has been spent on a given to-do. Well, that's really important to know how long a to-do is waiting so that we can help prioritize those and also alert you and others when things have been waiting so long that they're unlikely ever to be done, to make sure that things that are urgent are really getting their attention. And then we'll also be updating the API similarly so that we can pull this data out and begin doing some calculations. After that, you'll see more and more work on this capability, and really look forward to your feedback on that. Thanks for joining us for this kickoff, and please be sure to watch all the other kickoff videos as well. Thanks.